I'm Charlie Zisette, the Executive Director of the National Armaments Consortium. Welcome to our latest Meet a Member conversation where we learn more about the organizations in the NAC network and the exciting work they are doing on behalf of our warfighters. Today, we are joined by Jeff Kinsberg and Chris Gandy of JAKTOOL, product development, engineering, and precision prototyping firm based in Cranbury, New Jersey. Jeff is the founder and chairman of JAKTOOL, and Chris heads up the firm's business development efforts. Jeff, Chris, thank you for being here today.
Thank you, Charlie.
Great to be here with you, Charlie.
You know, Jeff, we've known each other a very long time, and I know how successful you have been with the DOTC program. But for the uninitiated, maybe you could tell us a little about JAKTOOL and your capabilities.
Absolutely, Charlie. And I just want to take the moment to say thank you and to the National Armaments Consortium for taking that time to focus on JAKTOOL in this series. We appreciate it. So we are a non-traditional woman-owned small business that's run by our president and CEO, Christy Richards. Christy joined JAKTOOL in 2014, and she has over 25 years of experience leading and organizing engineering professionals. She holds a master's in mechanical as well as an MBA and is the executive chair of the Rutgers University Mechanical and Aerospace Industry Advisory Board. I founded JAKTOOL in 1994 in my parents' garage, designing tools for the model hobby industry. After college, I quickly learned that the defense and healthcare customers had way more problems and resources than the average Lionel enthusiast. Since then, JAKTOOL has grown to a humble family of 40 experts to team with customers in the defense and healthcare space. We've successfully executed over 15,000 projects, and we're headquartered in Cranbury, New Jersey. JAKTOOL's capabilities extend beyond our equipment and our facility. It's our 400 plus years of combined experience solving unique and interesting problems for the defense, healthcare, consumer, and aerospace customers that sets us apart from the competition. You have many design firms that can't manufacture and many manufacturing firms that don't design. JAKTOOL does both. In addition, we have our AIM process for repeatedly solving one-of-a-kind problems and transitioning solutions into production. This process combines our quality management system and state-of-the-art inspection equipment capabilities, which allows JAKTOOL to verify prototypes in-house, saving time and money.
40 people, 15,000 projects. What a story. Chris, I understand that you came to JAKTOOL from the government side at Picatinny Arsenal. Why don't you share a bit of that experience and ultimately what attracted you to JAKTOOL?
Sure, Charlie. I was at Picatinny for almost 20 years, and during my time there, I worked for PMS, DevCom, and JSAP. I led a variety of small and medium caliber projects. My last gig was with PMS, where I was with the team lead for the Next Gen Family of Ammo program. So I helped lead the development and production of 6.8 millimeter ammunition up there. What attracted me to JAKTOOL? First is the variety of projects and diversity. I spent almost 20 years developing ammunition products. And it's really refreshing to join an organization that deals with not only defense products, but then also consumer product, healthcare products, and aerospace products. So that was one of the things. And then the second was really their passion, just the joy that comes from engineering, solutions. A lot of large organizations lack a certain spark or creativity. There's no passion or curiosity. It's just a job, kind of people going through the motions. But nothing at JAKTOOL is just a job. The team's always looking to learn, grow, apply new things, and just be better engineers, project managers, problem solvers. And the projects are just genuinely fun. The team's actively engaged trying to solve problems.
That's awesome, Chris. I feel your energy, and welcome to JAKTOOL. You both have experience on both sides of both the government and industry with the use of the other transaction authority and with the DOTC program. And so I kind of want to open it up to the two of you to maybe comment a little bit about the DOTC OTA and your views of how you use that authority and how it's a good fit for JAKTOOL.
Yeah, Charlie, OTAs are great because they play to our strengths and core values. JAKTOOL's strength is our ability to listen to our customers and develop a solution to fit their needs. Not only does JAKTOOL have over 100 qualified suppliers as part of our family, but we also have a team of humble engineers that can design, build, and inspect almost anything in-house. Communication and trust are two of JAKTOOL's core values. Throughout the OTA process, we're constantly listening and working with customers to write the perfect statement of work. This enables us to develop SALs quicker and more precise than using other contracting methods. This constant communication also creates the foundation of trust, which allows both parties to fail fast and fail forward. And OTAs are great for those problems that don't currently have a solution, and that's where JAKTOOL excels.
You absolutely are right on, and I love that fail fast and fail forward. The whole idea of that op tempo is so important if we're going to make a difference. Well, tell us, let's do a little deeper dive now and tell us a little bit about some of the projects that you worked on and how that's all worked out.
Sure, Charlie. On the small cal front, one of them we patented and developed a piezoelectric gauge for repeatably measuring a firing pin indent for 5.56 weapons on the M4 and the M16. Another project we worked on was we custom developed inspection gauges and equipment for the 1158 program. And then on the tracer front, we've done a lot of work for 5.56, 7.62, and next gen AL and tracer projectiles. We've built, developed, tested, hundreds of thousands of projectiles for those programs, as well as most recently developed a lot of the reduced range projectiles for the next gen program.
Yeah, and in addition, we've done a fair amount of work in medium caliber. One of the earlier programs that we supported was the 433E1, 40 millimeter product. The government came to us requiring the need to reduce part count and cost and complexity. They were also looking to mature or move away from some legacy tech data that had metal components and wanted to go down the polymer path. One of those polymer components required a bespoke manufacturing process, which was really the challenge behind the effort. What was exciting about that was the goal was about 3 months into the program to deliver a paper solution for that process plan. And we actually delivered the paper solution as well as physical hardware. So that's just something that the OTA gives you the flexibility to do. Another program was a 20 millimeter project. The ammunition was seeing targets, CRAM targets that were it wasn't well suited for defeating. The government came to us with about a dozen designs where we work with them on producibility and reducing complexity, part count, as well as there were some very bespoke materials that required some, we'll say, non-traditional manufacturing processes. And over the course of 6 months, we prototyped those 12 designs. They were down selected after a test down in Redstone to 3. We then, from the output of that test, prototyped another set of designs, which was actually tested out at Yuma. And what was really exciting about that Yuma test, which was it was really great to have. We were prototyping and iterating so quickly with the government. That Yuma test gave them a knowledge point that just in a very rare instance, the product had a certain phenomena in the weapon where that they were able to pick up, the government was able to pick up on that during the test event and feed that back into the design. We then prototyped another batch of hardware, and ultimately that product was fielded as well.
It's really a story. You hear a small, non-traditional doing design optimization, manufacturability, producibility, and to see all of your efforts actually get into production and change the way that we fight. That's just wonderful. Well, in the few minutes that we have left, maybe because of all that experience and knowledge, if you wouldn't mind, would you share with some of our non-traditionals who are listening in some words of advice as they move forward?
Sure, Charlie. I recommend don't force your solution or your IP on the government. Sometimes you have the best solution, sometimes you don't. Sometimes your industry partners have the best solution, sometimes the government has the best. Sometimes JAKTOOL has the best solution, right? The key to success is semper gumby, always flexible. Listen to what your customer needs and wants, and then modify your solutions and your services accordingly.
Yeah, and absolutely, I agree with Chris. I'd like to think that what's made JAKTOOL successful over the past 20 plus years is our commitment to service. There's no ego involved here. We work with our customers to help identify, mature, and transition technology independent of who invented the solution. We are 100% a service-driven organization. What we develop for our customers belongs to our customers. No IP grabs, no pass-throughs, no ulterior motives to win government production contracts and mass produce JAKTOOL solutions indefinitely. We strive to directly serve our customers and what's in their best interest.
Perfect message, and really glad you shared. Thank you. Well, that's been a great conversation. As always, unfortunately, that's all the time we have for today. A sincere thank you to Jeff and Chris for sharing your stories and how you're supporting innovation for our warfighters. To everyone watching, thank you for joining us, and we'll see you next time for another Meet a Member series. And thank you, guys. Have a great day.
Thank you.
Thank you, Charlie.